Hi team, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to be discuss about one of the tricky challenge which will be frequently asked in our Jmeter interviews, like how to pass a value from one thread group to another thread group. So basically this challenge we can handle it in two ways. The first way is like with the help of the predefined functions which will be available in the Jmeter called the set property and property. And the second way is like the available preprocessor and post processor, so like the inter-thread communication preprocessor and inter-thread communication post processor. So with the help of these two ways we can sort out this kind of challenges. Basically I'll show you how to build these two ways into a Jmeter. For that, first let me open my Jmeter here. Yes, I have been opened my Jmeter. So straight away I'll show you how to pass a value from one thread group to another thread group. So for that I have a one scenario. So I have been splitted that scenario into a two thread groups. So for first thread group I have added 3 transactions, and second thread group I have added 2 transactions. So now our challenge is like, so we need to pass a value from one thread group to another thread group. So already I am trying to pass one of the value from thread group 1 to one in thread group 2 transaction. That is like I will be capturing one of the value from this sign in transaction, and the same value I am trying to replace it in this transaction here. I want to be replace that value into this source space. So for that I already captured the value with the help of the correlation process by adding the regular expression extractor, and by writing the regular expression I have been already captured the value and stored into a c underscore source page variable. So now my target is like I need to be pass this value into a second thread group transaction here, right? So for that what we have to be do, the first, wherever you have been captured the dynamic value, the same request you need to be add a bean shell assertion. So now you have to be write a function called set property on this bean shell assertion. So already I have given you the function in a document. So let me copy from here. So I have pasted here. So now I have to be given a variable name where exactly I have been stored my captured dynamic value. So I have captured the value and stored into this variable. So let me replace it in that. So I will be adding the variable name here, right? So what does it means? So this set property is capturing the value from this variable, and it will be stored into the set property own variable. So it is not directly store the value from the Jmeter variable. So that's why it is converting into his own variable. So now the value will be stored into this variable name, values to pass. So we can change this name as our wish. It is a predefined variable name only. So we can change this variable name as our wish. Okay. So now this is over. Now next thing is like we have been captured and we have been stored a value into a set property function. Now I want to be replace value into a actual value, that is called here. So I want to be replace a value from here. So for that what we'll do, I'll be using the property function. So I'll directly copy this property function and replace it here directly. So here what you have been verified here is like, so inside the property function the variable name is like value to pass. So this variable name and in the set property variable name should be the same, because of the actual value will be stored in this values to pass variable. Okay, so that should be the pre-check. And there is another pre-check is called you need to be enable one of the checkbox called as a run thread groups consecutively. which means so one at a time, because of thread group 2 is depending on thread group 1. So once the thread group 1 is executed, only the thread group will be executed without any fails. Okay, so let me execute this test whether our value has been captured and it placed into that value or not. Okay, so for that let me add the debug sampler to check whether the value has been captured or not. Okay, so let me clear the results. I am executing this. See, so first thread group has been executed, and here the source value has been captured. So this same value has to be uh, placed into this sign in transaction. Okay, see, the source value is like %3. So let me copy this value and paste it here, and also copy this value. We'll see both values are equal or not. Right, both are same. So in the request this equal symbol till this one only, so it will be shown as a percentage, something like that, but our actual value is exactly matched, so the value has been replaced. So why this transaction is getting failed? No, so there is a another correlation value is there here, um, that is EFP value. So if we can correlate this value, no, so this transaction might be passed. Okay, so our set property and property function is working fine, right? So our value has been successfully captured here, this one. Now, so next moving to this second way, that is called the inter-thread communication preprocessor, and the second is inter-thread communication post-processor. This is also simple way. So straight away we can directly add the inter. So let me disable this one for now. So because of we have already done it, this one, and let me remove this value here. Okay, I'll place it the actual value. Now I'm going to be add the inter-thread post processor here. Okay, so now straight away I'll pass this value here in the format of dollar within the curly braces. Okay, so now I'll be adding here the inter-thread preprocessor. See, so here the meaning is like, so this post processor will be capture value from this variable, and it will be stored into a sync FIFO variable. So here you can see FIFOQ name to be put data into. So whatever the value has been captured from this variable, that will be stored into this sync FIFO variable. Okay, so now here I have added preprocessor. So here what the value is there, the same value only here will be there because of from this value. So preprocessor what will be do, here you can see FIFO-Q name to get data from. So already our value has been stored into this sync FIFO, and from there it will be read the value, and again it will be stored into a this got data variable. Okay, so we can use another variable name here also. This is also a predefined function. Okay, so now our value is stored into a this go data. So now what I will do, I'll copy this value and straight away I'll replace it here in the format of our regular replacement format. Now let's execute this test. So whether it is working properly or not, same like as set property and property. Let me execute this. Yeah, it's executed. Now check the debug sampler. What value has been captured. Let me copy this value and paste it here. And let me check the request also. See, the same value only captured and the same value only replaced. So which means our preprocessor and post processor also working like as a set property and property. Okay, so but here one thing is like, so in your Jmeter, if this inter-thread communication preprocessor and post processor will not be available by defaultly, so you can download it and you can install it from the plugins manager. I'll show you how to install it, that one. So just to go to this plugins manager and you can search here like inter. So you can see this thread inter-thread communication. So you need to be enable it and you need to be install it this one basically. Okay, so once you enable, I think already I have been installed it, that's why it shows as a installed plugins. Otherwise it will be shown into a available plugins. Because of already I have installed, that's why it's showed in installed plugins. Okay, so but if you are not able to see these plugins into your Jmeter, you just come here and go to this available plugins and you have to be search here. So inter thread communication. So you need to be select it and you need to be reapply and restart your Jmeter. Okay, so then only our changes will be applicable. Right, and one more thing is like, once you added this inter-thread communication preprocessor and post processor, there will be a sometime you will be getting a some issues like this kind of sync FIFO, right? So sometimes in our Jmeter this FIFO jar files will not be available. So for that, what you have to do it, you need to be download it externally from the browser and you have to be installed it in your Jmeter. That also I'll be show you how to download these FIFO jar files. Also for that I'll be providing a link in the description along with our document also. So just go to your browser and just go to your browser and you just type like FIFO jar files, then you will get it this page. I mean, so directly from here you can download it. Download Jmeter plugins info. So this jar file you need to be download it. Okay. Once you download it, you need to be place it this one into a lib folder, Jmeter lib folder, and you need to be restarted the Jmeter tool also. So then only the changes will be applied to this tool. Okay, so I'll be providing this link here itself only in the document itself only, so you can directly download if this FIFO one. So this is only recommended when you are getting any kind of related FIFO issues, so then only you can download it, you can install it. Okay, so that's all about this topic. Hope you people can understand. So please let me know if anything needs to be changes in this video, like in my voice clarity and video clarity. In the upcoming videos I'll change everything and I'll try to modify everything. Okay, thank you so much guys.